Good morning, Darlene, Denise, Mary, Kathy. Good morning, Darlene, Denise, Mary, Kathy. Good
Yay!
morning.
I'm so happy to get to have our songbird back in here, our welcome wagon. I'm so happy to get to have. Oh, I hear an echo. What in the? All right, let me. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
my
okay.
YouTube wasn't muted. When I pop the chat out, close it.
Okay. I'm not even showing up. I know good and well that okay, there it is. All right, let me bring up Porch Church, you guys. Well, Kathy, even if you can't stay, welcome. Welcome. Am I froze?
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Raven. Good morning. You guys, I got to watch late last night because Kevin was watching something. I caught grayscale painting.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you guys, it almost put me to sleep in a good way because he just does it so easy and talks so soothing. And that picture he was painting was so pretty. I mean, oh my gosh.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning to you. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning to you.
Okay. Elizabeth, all right. What? All right. All right. How's your dad this morning, Elizabeth? Her dad was on a ventilator yesterday, Traci.
Oh boy.
So let me know how Ken is doing this morning.
I am doing good, Elizabeth. Thank you for asking. I have finally, yesterday afternoon, my body gave up the ghost and I slept and took a hard nap for a few hours yesterday afternoon and I slept all night, so I am feeling human. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Beth. Good morning, honey. Yeah, Tracy's got me all excited. Not that I don't love my sidekick Denise too, because like I said, we all stand beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just so glad that Denise is feeling good.
Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Oh,
Okay.
Elizabeth, I'll be praying.
So, okay. Thank you for the updates that you've been sending me too. Um, because like I said, her daddy used to be married to my best friend, and he raised the girls. So, and Elizabeth, I still say that Elizabeth was the little mama. She took care of the whole house.
Yeah. Good
Aw,
morning, Monique and Chris too. Good morning, Monique and Chris too. Thank you, Chris.
Chris had to go for his liver test yesterday, but you won't get the results, I don't think, right away.
Yeah,
But,
you know that, but
but hey, God's got it. God's got it.
absolutely.
And Mary.
Did I sing the Good morning to Mary, good morning to you. Good morning to Mary, good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle, good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle, good morning to you.
I know you guys, isn't it wonderful to see Traci up here?
Aw, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And I know you guys have been praying, and I thank you so much.
I was so sleepy, but I'm glad I got on up. Now, Tuesday, I was like a live wire. I woke up and I was wide open about everything. Chris, I don't want you worrying. I know
Yep.
you worry.
God's got this, Chris. We're
But
still
don't.
praying. We still got you in our prayers, but God's got this.
Yep. But I was so wide open Tuesday. And then yesterday, I just, Kevin was home yesterday. And, but I did get to do, be on with Monique and, Denise and Sonia. So
Thank you, Monique. It is all the prayers. It's all the prayers, you guys, that have been putting up prayers for me. It all worked. I got some good sleep. I feel human again. God's got my back. I knew I would eventually have to come out of this. I can't stay down that long. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
You guys, I went and looked. She's got the cutest goats.
Aww.
Those babies. I just love to see.
Aww.
Yes. They're just doffing them off. They're getting them out there. All right, Denise going to try to pop back on again. Say something, Denise.
Hey.
There you go. I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep,
yes.
I am. I love you and I missed you so much.
Oh. Oh no.
You gotta be kidding me, as my grandson would say.
Oh, Mary, I slept so much yesterday. I think that's what's got me drug over today. But if any of you on Facebook go to Grayscale Painting, he painted the prettiest iris black, what they call a black iris. And it started out with yellow, and I'm like, okay, Tony, I'm going to watch this. And I'm laying there, and I got it up like this, and I'm watching, and then I'm getting sleepy, and I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the finished product, and oh, it's pretty. Oh, you thought it was real, Monique? Well, now there's one picture he shows the real flower.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one I have not seen the very finished product yet, but he makes all of his stuff, he makes it look absolutely real. I have to kind of zoom in and kind of look at stuff. He's a realist. I think that's what you call it. But yeah, he's amazing. But watching him, I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could do that. He just makes his tutorials make them look like they're so easy.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to do my rendition of the elephant rock that he sent me.
Yeah.
Oh, today, you guys, I don't know if I said it while everybody was on. Today is Sonia's stress test, you guys. Plus, they want her to go in that house that made her sick and clean everything out. And I said,
That's crazy.
and it'll be by herself.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have to do it on her own. Oh, Denise. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Her and her daughter. You changed your
Mm-hmm.
icon.
It's a beautiful picture.
Yes. Everybody out there, keep Sonia in your prayers because yeah.
I
She's
just
having
feel like the whole world has dumped on Sonia.
yeah. Yep. And Monique, I thank you for coming in there with your wisdom too, and being another voice to help her
Mm-hmm.
with what's going on. I appreciate that. You know, I woke up one morning and I absolutely, let me see, I was on Tuesday. So it was Monday. I woke up and I just couldn't come on, and I just could not stop thinking of Sonia. I just couldn't. So we just did that call, and you know it's of the Lord when somebody said, "Oh my goodness, I really needed this." So
Mm-hmm.
you know He does things in His time. But her kids, pray, remember her children.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I understand how having an ultrasound tires you out and it hurts. Sometimes ultrasounds hurt because they have to get like feels like they digging a hole in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys, just do a blanket prayer. Lord, pray for Sonia and her family, and that covers all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard when you have little ones calling you so upset and there's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be. It's heartbreaking for me to hear about it. I can't imagine being Sonia and being the mom and not having an answer to give your kids. That's just got to be just so hard.
Um, ooh, Hetty, I'm trying to lean back from it. Hetty, the housing that she lived in got so much mold. Of course, it starts in the bathroom and then it just goes everywhere. And of course, a housing authority don't want to, I don't care where you live, they don't want to take
Mm-hmm.
responsibility to say, oh, we made you sick.
Right.
So, Sonia has had mold poisoning. I don't know how they put it. The mold toxicity is what's
Yeah.
been making her sick. So basically, they've lost everything because of that house. And her kids are staying one place. She's staying another place. And everybody is deciding what to do without her being part of it. Um, but I think that the kids are gonna be able to stay together. And I think they're looking for some kind of housing for all of them to go to. But that could be next month. That could be next
Mm-hmm.
month. Good morning,
Good
Myra.
morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
So she's being hit hard right now
Mm-hmm.
because you know how us moms we do it all. And she went from taking care of 7 people in the house herself to all of them scattered. Thank you, Hetty. Thank you. And also there's a young lady I used to work with at the conference at the last job. There was on Facebook a picture of her baby, her little girl. She's been real sick, fever one time of 106, and they acted like that wasn't no big deal.
Oh my goodness.
But I was like, oh my gosh, she looks so pitiful. So I put it in Porch Church, I think. But just prayers for my friend, just prayers for my friend's baby, just Norcus's friend's baby, little girl. Because it's not that virus. They really don't know why she's so sick. Oh, Denise lost her. She lost her.
I'll sing for you again, Denise. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
I think Denise has been doing a Chris. Oh, she wanted to hear it again. Sneaky, sneaky. Myra, I have a question. The new person that came in Tuesday, is that the one that wants to come on and share her story and tell about her channel? Is that who that was? Hetty, I'm so glad to hear her. Look, I'm gonna have to put these in because
Thank you, everybody.
I'm hearing an echo. I don't know if you guys are hearing it, but it's driving me crazy. I got some Bluetooth earbuds coming in. I can't do that. I forget. My daughter took my regular ones.
Chris, how is your baby Jasmine? How's she doing?
I can tell you, she is becoming a YouTube hog.
Yeah.
Oh, she loves being on the camera. But yeah, Myra, if that's who that was, let me know because I had never. Mascotti.
Oh.
Okay. I will go to. I missed the little thing to where I could just highlight the names are all highlighted and I could go to them. But when they revamped it and they wanted access to your Facebook and access to all of your social media, I'm like, no,
yeah,
do that. So I'm gonna write it down. Is it Lord Jesus 2018? Hey, Ben.
Good morning to Ben. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ben. Good morning to you.
Ben, somebody tracked my husband down, wanted him to put up bail to get her out. We didn't do it. But her best friend that was her sponsor before. Let me see how to explain. Okay. I asked her, had she ever heard of this name? Because the probation person said, or the person that gets you out of jail, said they know of a place. But then April told me of a place in Mobile. And I'm going to call them today and see if they have any openings. She said if I explain the situation and that they can get her in, but it's still got to be her choice.
Right.
It's got to be her choice, but it is in Mobile, which is way away from here. It's, Mobile is as south as you can get.
Mm-hmm.
It's right on the water. But I'm going to call them because I asked about money, and she said that in some cases, some people have the money. In other cases, that if you don't have the money, they just have them help them work.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys.
Good morning, Dwayne W. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne W. Good morning to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, Myra. But yeah, I'm going to reach out to that place, and then maybe Keithan can go see her, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys just continue to pray, because right now I think she needs the 14 days.
Every day. I
To
pray for her
contemplate.
every day. Oh, tell Mom
Love
I
you.
said hi, Myra.
Yes, tell your mom hello, and I love you. And well, I love you, Myra. So I have a couple of places to call. I have to call Humana to see if I can get dental. I've got the place to call the courthouse. I have the place, and I need to call that rehab place. It's a 90-day, but it's way away from here. I'm sure they won't let her have a cell phone.
But it might be good for her to be way away.
I think so. And I was told that if they want to stay, that they can stay, and that they'll help them. So that's my prayer. And you guys, I was looking this morning and I found her mountain that she did. And good morning, Diana, my love.
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
But the thing about a mountain, you have to climb.
Mm-hmm.
Some people give out on the way to the top. And I had enough of you guys to tell me the first 90 days is the hardest. And when she went back out in the world, you guys told me that's not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her on the phone last time I talked to her, had to be a quick 3 minutes. But I said, Tiffany, the same people that prayed for you before are still praying.
Absolutely.
Diana, yes, we have to have climbing shoes. Yes, thank you, Ben. That's a great way of putting that.
Exactly.
That is exactly, and she didn't. It was like the more they reached out on her Facebook that I allowed her to do here, it was put right back in her face again. Good morning, Annette. You guys, this is my friend that I am godmother to her children. This is
Good
Elizabeth.
morning, Annette. Good morning to you. Good morning, Annette. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jennabelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jennabelle. Good morning to you.
Annette, every time your daughter comes on, or Michelle or Elizabeth, I tell them that you shared them with me. They are my granddaughter. I am their godmother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jennifer. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave that up, Jennifer, and I will go to your page once this is I'm through. But Annette, she let me know about Ken, that he's in the hospital. And so, it's gonna work out. Now Annette is living with her other daughter Michelle that has how many kids are there, Annette? So she gets to see her grandbabies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Jenabelle, I don't mind if you shout yourself out. You guys can all, if you guys see Jenabelle, go and check out some of her videos.
Mm-hmm. Good morning to Judy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Judy. Good morning to you.
Ben, thank you. Prayers for you, prayers for your wife and your grandchildren, but
Mm-hmm.
mostly for your wife, because I'm going to tell you, I understand the struggles of fibro and the pain that she's in. So
Mm-hmm.
you guys always keep Ben and his family in your prayers. Judy, she's eating her breakfast Casey gave her.
God bless you, Ben.
Judy, she's got Casey. She got Casey wrapped around her little finger, and I know she can hear me in there.
But that's okay, because Casey's got a good heart, and Casey's that kind of a guy anyway. I'm going to quick go fill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Good morning, Cinnamon. Good morning. Hey, look, you better wait around because Tracy's going to sing to you. All right, I am copying that name, Jennifer, and let me see if I can find it, because sometimes you can highlight and still not find somebody's channel.
Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Good morning and good morning to you. Good morning and good morning to you.
Oh, that's in the okay. Uh, that is in the Philippines, San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. Andar, thank you for getting at my husband on his Facebook channel, right on up there. She got him, and Sandy got him when he was showing off the dump body that they had built from scratch. They got him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Annette put in Facebook. I don't know why the video in Facebook keeps dropping, but she said, keep her in our prayers. She sees Dr. Martin about her knee today.
Absolutely, Annette.
So yes, ma'am, we will do that, Annette. Because I'm telling you, that's the one thing we know how to do around here is pray for folks.
Amen. Aw, thank you, you guys, Judy and Cinnamon. Thank you for appreciating. I've been missing singing to all of you guys. I really have. As much as I don't think that it's the most pleasant sound to hear, it comes from my heart, and I think that's what really matters.
It is. It is, because people come on, don't see you, and they, we're going to go now.
No, they don't.
Oh, I think Dwayne gave up on me. He's like, she done missed 2 days this week. I'm
Mhm.
through with her.
Send him the helicopters. Where are you?
He might be actually doing work today.
That's true. He might have real work.
I did not do the scrolling verse today because I like this. I just like this image, you guys. I like that that I'm a warrior princess and I have been marked for his glory. My marks and scars are part of my testimony so I can show the whole world. So I like that. It might not be scrolly, but I like
Mhm.
that. Because spiritually, sometimes we don't think about our spiritual scars,
Right.
but people that have been hurt in whatever way and they come out of church and they feel like they don't belong anywhere, well, that's a spiritual scar. We can't see it, or maybe we can because of the hurt you feel from
Mhm.
people. I remember the church that I did daycare. I drove the church bus and I did all kind of stuff, and I was so devastated and hurt. And I would get up and get dressed for church, and I just couldn't go. And I would curl up in bed and I'd be crying, and the kids would come in there. And I did that because I'm wondering if that affected the way Tiffany. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's the reason Tiffany felt like she did about people that called themselves Christians and went to church.
Mhm.
I know it did bother Casey, but they went to church 2 blocks over from our house when they were teenagers. But I couldn't. I just couldn't. And on Sunday mornings, it would rip my heart out. So there's a lot of people that have scars.
Absolutely.
But, you guys are welcome here. Oh, well, my goodness, there's our Lori.
Good morning to Lori. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lori. Good morning to you.
Oh, and she changed her icon too. I like that, Lori. Very pretty. Yeah,
Amen, Monique.
yeah, Monique. You know what? God knows. God knows when we're hurt. He does. Ah, thank you, Diana. I love you. Look, we were supposed to call. I was supposed to call you that one day. And what I'm going to have to tell you is when you get a chance between all that you do, hit me up, FaceTime me. You guys, Diana's the same. When first time me and her FaceTimed, I'm like, she's just down to earth.
And
She
beautiful and kind and loving.
and Southern.
Mm-hmm.
She don't talk quite like me, Southern, but still, what you
Mm-hmm.
what you see on her videos and what she says, that's just her.
Exactly.
I've had the privilege to talk to Monique on FaceTime, and any of you guys, I'd love to sit and talk to you on FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll have to do that, Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I got into the block of cream cheese again. But okay, I looked at the calories. 800 calories for the whole thing.
For the whole block?
Yes.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just have a little piece, that's not that bad.
A little piece, I eat the whole block.
Okay, a little piece at a time until the whole block is gone. I've done that kind of thing before.
Yeah, I have my Ritz, and I don't have a taste for nothing because my stomach.
Oh, you're putting it on crackers, and it's good protein. I mean, that's not terrible, Darlene.
Well,
That's
if that's my breakfast, lunch,
Mhm.
and supper, and then I'm not hungry after that, I don't. Now that I see how many calories in it, I don't feel so bad.
Mhm.
And it says on Facebook that fibromyalgia, and neuropathy sucks. Girl,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
you speaking to the whole choir here. The whole choir. Oh, Monique says you only had a little piece 10 times.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Get my Ritz cracker, and I have one little fancy little knife thing that you use to do that. Oh no, Lori, I can't talk about my cream cheese when I see that. Where are you at?
Cream cheese on celery, that wouldn't be bad.
I used to eat peanut butter on it, but I just like it plain.
Mhm.
Lori, why is it okay? My comments. Okay, Lori,
Aw,
I will
God
put you
bless
down.
you, Lori.
Yeah, I will put you down for that. The Lori, um, my friend Tony, or better known as Grayscale Painting, his cousin, he said, that used to babysit him, um, passed away of the big C word. So,
Mm.
you guys, that's what he told us on the 10th. And Ciosa Sales needs prayers. And of course, Chris with his liver problems, and Sonia with her stress echo.
Mhm.
When I pray at night, my whole head. Oh, there's AJC Magic. Wait, let him
Good
get in.
morning,
Wait.
AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
Oh, oh man.
Life
I
is
know
just too short. We have to appreciate every day that the Lord gives us on this earth because life is just too short.
it is. And I had to learn in October again. Um, I used to tell the kids when I lost my second brother, um, I started saying, you have to. When they was real little, I said, I lost my baby brother, and it bothered me even though I was a child. The last things I said to him, I said, you love your siblings. You love them no matter what, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. And
Mhm.
it's been many, many years before that Kevin and them had lost. It was always my family, 1 year, every year. My
Mhm.
mom's brothers were all wiped away except one. But then it was his brother, his little brother. And I'm glad that we had the last thing I said to him, you know, was, I love you too. He
Mhm.
said, well, I love you. If you need anything, I'll be here. He could barely make it. with his breathing back to his car from our front porch. So that was our last. And I told MawMaw, I said, well, MawMaw, we all have our last
Mm-hmm.
discussion with whoever. And MawMaw would never be disappointed. So she always tells her kids, well, I love you. I'm worried about you. But I love you and I'm proud of you. So I know her last words.
Mm-hmm.
And her brother, my Uncle William, her only sibling, was not one Mama said to say I love you. He would tell her, okay. But it was after that he lost Aunt Carolyn, and he called one day, talked to Mama, and I answered phone, and I said, hey, and he said, how are you doing? I said, I'm fine. And we talked for a minute, and I said, I love you, Uncle William. And there was silence. And then he said, love you too.
Oh.
And so I told my mom, I said, Uncle William said the words, I love you too. And she said, he ain't told me that. So
Mm-hmm.
my last words to Uncle William, that's been my uncle for 34 years, was he told me that he loved me. So that's what we
Mm-hmm.
need to do.
Oh goodness, Dwayne, I'll be praying that you get in sooner rather
Yeah.
than later. The sooner they can run the test, the sooner they can hopefully help you with whatever's going on.
Lori, love you too. And we will keep you in our prayers for your loss. Oh my gosh, Cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious. Hey, Jesse Magic, it's good to see your name pop back in here.
Sure is.
Look, the 18th, which is next Wednesday, I have to go get my tooth taken out, so Casey will take me. And then at the end of the month,
Who's going to be there for MawMaw?
I don't know how, Kiva might have to take off work and take me because
Mm-hmm.
if I'm loopy after the gas.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely need someone to drive you, but goodness.
So,
Oh, Dwayne. Yeah, they need to figure that out.
oh, so yeah, then I have to go to the heart doctor to see what come about, the
From your monitor.
yeah, and the stress test I did.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, killer whale. Good morning to you. Good morning, killer whale. Good morning to you.
Killer whale, I told Casey, I said, if I can't sleep and your daddy don't want the TV on, I think I'm gonna start coming in here at the computer and try to find some of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I don't get to see the nighttime friends on here like I used to. And I said, I
Yeah.
miss them. He said, yeah, I saw, oh, all right, I can't even think. Okay, let me see. Think Dragon. He
There you
said
go.
he saw Think Dragon on, and I'm like, see, I'm missing Killer Whale, I'm missing Think Dragon, I'm missing Super Dave. I
Mm-hmm.
miss it.
Save Robbie.
Yeah. Well, I jump in and jump out of his.
I know, I don't stay in long. I've been in his a couple of times. He did sing to me one night when I couldn't
Oh,
sleep and I popped in. He did sing to me. That made me feel really good.
oh. But yeah, I miss all of you guys. And I told Casey, I said, I know I need to, go into other places. I miss my regulars.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John. We talked about you Tuesday, but I can't start it at that because it kind of got crazy. But yeah, your name came up all because of Willow, and Dwayne. You went off the rails yesterday, but it's good to see you, John.
It's always good to see John.
Yeah, Dwayne. I'm gonna tell you, um, Barefoot Adventures, Killer Whale, Super Dave, and um, Think Dragon were great. Um, I met a lot of people off of all theirs, and they helped me grow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always have to go back and give them credit because, oh, Darlene B's husband gonna be right down the road this afternoon. Girl, don't make us load up MawMaw
Yeah.
and go hunt for stalk your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would look, I'd stand right by him and take a picture with him in his kill.
Absolutely.
I sure would. Where you find out from your hubby what part of Auburn he's going to be in. Look, he might see this crazy woman coming and jump in his truck and run. Look, Cinnamon, it was Tuesday. So I had to ask some of my women that would tell me the truth. Was Tuesday too much overboard? Did we get offensive? With Dwayne, I'm gonna put your name just as Dwayne. Um, you don't worry. I know when you lose a lot of weight that look, we want to lose weight sometimes, but when we lose that much weight, it is scary.
There's something causes that. It doesn't just typically happen.
And um sometimes it could be your thyroid. I didn't realize your thyroid can make you lose weight or it can make you gain weight. They check mine
Mm-hmm.
every time. Monique, I guess because we got into the lingerie talk, I'll put it that way. But like I said, I think we were more silly, like little boys. We had the little boy talk and getting silly over stuff. What you talk about? The little piggy all the way home. Wee wee wee.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne, I lost down one time from I guess I done got up to 150, which is not bad for me really. And I kept losing weight and couldn't figure out why. And I kept being sick and they'd give me medicine and then I'd still be sick. And I had come to figure it out. I got down to 120 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was caused from Lyme disease. And now I wonder if that's why I have so many different arthritis because of Lyme disease.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Cinnamon. It got wild and crazy. Oh
I
my.
don't know what. I think eating too much and too many M&Ms has what made me fat, Monique. My own
Well,
fault. I can't blame anybody but me.
yeah, me too. But I was hitting the chocolate pretty much, and last night, I guess because I was giving my husband short answers because he hurt my feelings. So he sent out for Dairy Queen hot fudge sundaes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Dwayne, no way. You can't be 120. That's too small.
How tall are you, Dwayne? Monique, Monique, my daughter told me one time, she said, Mama, I never see you eat. I don't see how, you're the size you are. She said, nothing wrong with it. This was when I was at 255 because your body needs you to eat more times during the day and not just
Mm-hmm.
at one time. So after I had my lap band, I ate on the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
5, 6. Oh, okay. So 120 for
120 is pretty small for 5'6", because I'm like 5'5". But
well,
if I was 120, I think I would look very thin.
well, the only way I got to 120 at my height was first divorce, and then I it happened when I was on when Lyme disease made me sick. And then after I got up to 255, I'm like, I can't find a tick nowhere. And just my
Mm-hmm.
luck, it would be opposite, make me blow up even more.
Mm-hmm.
But Seroquel.
Yeah, I have heard that too, Monique. There was what was that? Lyrica. They put me on Lyrica for nerve pain at one point in time. And man, I blew up, like gained like 75 pounds in no time at all. I was like, I went to my doctor. I'm like, I cannot take this. And as soon as I went off, it just came right back off. But oh my goodness, I can't do that.
Oh, well, when the doctor told me, oh, you're taking that fat medicine, I said, what? He said, yeah, Paxil would throw the weight on you. It caused me to gain 100 pounds, but no doctor was telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't, each time they said, well, you've gained this much, you've gained this much. And
Yeah.
they did not tell me that Paxil, which is an
Mm-hmm.
antidepressant, would throw pounds on you. Um, Hey, it made me where all I wanted to do was sleep. I couldn't sit up and watch a movie. I would come from work and sit I'd make it to the porch and sit in the swing and fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It just, yeah, they don't care, Monique.
Exactly.
They don't tell you because they get kickbacks. And that's sad to say because I know when the drug reps come in, I've seen it to where they brought in Starbucks one time. I was in there and here come a sales rep. Oh, she had a whole thing of Starbucks coffee and donuts and gave them out to everybody. And good and well, they're saying, oh, well, this is for this, and you might want to see if it'll help some of your patients. We know how it goes. We know how it goes. But it's my fault too. I was eating sweets. It was like I couldn't eat supper, but I'd eat sweets. Um, you know, I can't blame nobody but myself. I'm like Traci.
Yeah, there's stuff I know I shouldn't eat, but I have been doing a little bit better. I've been trying to make sure that 3 to 4 times a week, whether it be lunch or dinner, I either have a big salad as like with a little piece of meat or a salad with a little meat as my whole meal at least 3 or 4 times a week, just because I'm trying to get a handle on it.
Yeah. But it is weird. I'm like, how? And I love yogurt. I've gotten away from my yogurt because last time I bought it, they sent me plain yogurt and not.
Mhm.
They sent me the plain Greek and not the honey Greek.
Yep.
So, but yes, I've gained about 19 pounds since all this is going on, and I've been told from my doctor and the girl that when you go in, they take your temp and all that. She told me, she said, that's about normal. We're seeing a lot of people that have gained. She said they're calling it the 19, the 19 virus. I said, why? She said, because people are coming in and they have gained from 15 to 19 pounds.
Mhm.
And we're seeing a lot of it.
Mhm. That's funny. I think that's what happened with my grandma, Monique. My grandma, my dad's mom. My dad is the oldest of 10 kids, and I have aunts and uncles that are like in my age group. I have an aunt that's 6 months older than me, and an aunt that's a year and a half younger than me. We just all my dad and mom were married and having kids, and my grandma and grandpa were still having kids.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, mom had 6 of us, and that's one reason that I was so loud. I'm like number 3. And she had them. There was 3 years between my oldest sister and brother. And then it was 2 between my oldest brother and my sister in Florida, 2 between me and her, 2 between me and my younger brother, and I think 3 between him and my baby brother. But by the time mom hit 30, she had 6 kids between the ages 17 and 30. So I grew up and we were all loud. You have to be loud if you want to be heard, and that causes you to be extra loud.
Mhm.
But oh wow, 4 a year apart, Monique said.
We have my older brother and sister are 11 months difference in age. So they're the same age for a month. And then there's 3 years and then me. And then 2 years and then my little sister. And my little sister and my little brother are like 15 months apart. So like the 2 bookends, a boy and a girl on each end, are like very close in age. And then I'm way stuck in the middle. Yay, Elizabeth's back.
Elizabeth, your mama come on Facebook. Hey, Barefoot Adventures. Love that hat that you
Good
had on.
morning to Barefoot. Good morning to you. Good morning to Barefoot. Good morning to you.
Barefoot, I saw that hat you had on. I like it. I like it a lot.
Why are all my pens running out of ink today?
Well, I think 2 of MawMaw's boys were like that. So she had 3 boys back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So she had her hands full with them 3.
I bet.
not the oldest, but Traci, well, Kevin, and then Traci, the two of them always doing something. You guys, I had forgot last night. When I said my prayers, and I always mention our kids and grandkids, and I'll say our sisters. You stink. You could have done that in the other room. But anyway, when I was praying, I prayed for our brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and it hit me that we don't have but one more brother, and that's his oldest brother. It does
Between
sometimes.
you and Kevin both, you only have one brother left?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was oh, killer whale. Thank you. Yeah, my oldest brother, I was 30 when I lost him. He was 34. But my baby brother was in 1974 when we lost him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my little brother, my baby brother, well, little brother, he had pancreatic cancer. So we lost him about 5 years ago. I think it'd be 6 years in December. But so I only had Kevin's two brothers, and
Have a good day, Darlene B.
bye, Darlene B. Oh, Darlene, I finished that grape. That strawberry jelly. I was even putting my finger in the jar, Tracy. I was getting as much out as I could get out of the jar, and then around the lid, I'm like, ooh, and it was just like between them two waffles, and it was good. Next, I have to start trying the blackberry.
Mm-hmm. That sounds delicious, blackberry.
Barefoot, I love you too. Hey, I had to shout you out. I shouted you out earlier. I met some wonderful people from you. I sure did. And I think Killer Whale, I either met him from Super Dave, or what was it, Patrick? Super Dave or Think Dragon. But either way, um, it was so much fun when I was sitting in there and getting in some of the chats, because all of them, all the ones I just mentioned, that personalized, they were just personalized. You didn't go in there and feel like it was just a bunch of people going through there.
Mm-hmm.
Barefoot, made everybody feel welcome and at home. Everybody. So you didn't go in there and not get mentioned or feel like they didn't see you. And even with as fast as the thing would go, same with Killer Whale. Oh, and I I always call it the wrong word. Is it Still Winter Nation? Because okay, Still Winter Nation. I have not got to get on his, but I love it when I do. I don't know why they would not allow him to call it a gaming channel. I don't understand that, because he does games, and he's so much fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I'll be playing and don't even know what to do or how to do it. I'll just start typing stuff when he'll ask a question, because I don't know how to do it, and it's so fast. Cinnamon said she was raised on her Grammy's ranch in Idaho, and she knows about those chores. Look, I don't want to do the chores. I just want to go through like I'm at a petting zoo. I just want to go through and pet all the animals, and I just don't want to do the scooping. I do enough poopy scoopy with the cats.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, if you see me, if you could see me, when I change out Callie's cat box, when I'm sitting there doing her cat box, Kit runs in there and uses it first. But now I sit there, and when she comes running, I have the scooper ready to beat her because I feel like Callie should be able to use her own litter box clean. Because Kit, when Callie come into the house, she stayed in MawMaw's room, but
Mm-hmm.
Kit started sitting at the right in front of her litter box, like
Oh,
you ain't
jeez.
gonna use my litter box, and then would sit on top of it. Never did that till Callie come along.
That's crazy.
And I would be scooping Callie, and I'm like, there is no way that little old cat's using the bathroom this much. I said,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't it be something if Kit's been sneaking in here, using it, making me think it's both of them? And sure enough, that's what she'd been doing.
Mm-hmm.
But now she don't, because she sees me sitting there waiting on her. Let me see.
I am starting to poop out. I need to get up and move.
I know, I can tell.
I'm going to get up and get a little more coffee, maybe go outside, have a quick smoke, and then I'll check back in and see if you're still on, okay?
All right.
I just don't want to fall asleep on you.
No, get up and move it. Move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. Oh yeah, Cinnamon. When I was in my senior year, we had moved to a place that they didn't have the bathtub hooked up, and they didn't have hot water um, hooked up to the bathroom. So sometimes the well pump would mess up. It was the old house, and my mom and dad was just renting. And it was way out in the country. I loved the house, I did, but whenever the well pump would mess up, we would have to drop a 5-gallon bucket by rope all the way down into the well and then pull it up. It didn't have the little crank, it didn't have that. So I'd have to stand over the well and pull that 5-gallon bucket all the way up and then wash my hair in the mornings. And ice cold well water, whew, it will make your head hurt. But I did it. And believe me, I think I had muscle. I think I had some muscle. My little brother never would do it. My younger brother, he wouldn't do it. He also wouldn't get up wood, which was his chore. When my little brother, he wouldn't do his chores, and my parents worked on third shift. So you know what? He was scary. So one night, because he didn't get up the wood, I did, and Mom and them had it hooked. The way they had it was there was one door that had a real big thing to go across it, in case anybody was to come in. So I went in there and I locked the door. I was 18, I think, at the time, and I locked the door, and he kept knocking on the door. No, no. I started the fire in that bedroom and everything. And the next morning, when my parents got home and there he was sleeping on the couch, I got in trouble by my mom, but that wasn't nothing new. But and I told him he didn't do his chore, he didn't start the fire, so I locked him out of the room. I locked him out of that part of the house, and mm-mm. But he and I both grew up scary. We it actually there was a time that we would be upset or scared, and we'd be able to sleep in mom and dad's room, and because we were so scary. Um, we just that was I don't know why. I think because it was fun for people to our older siblings to um, torture us. That's what I think it was. They'd tell scary movies and stuff like that. And when they did, it just it was something that they loved to do to scare the little ones. All right, this time when I redone the from Facebook, I muted. Oh, so Monique, you know how it was too. Oh yeah, cinnamon. So you know what that's like. It didn't bother me. Now my bedroom, the way it was cold. Oh, your brother would do that. See, I would have peed my pants if somebody would have crawled under the bed and grabbed at me. Oh my gosh. Uh-uh. That wouldn't have done. But in my bedroom at that house, there was the way that the fireplace was, you could tell it was not made for wood. So mom and them would get coal, and when it was cold in my room, I used that. But burning coal gets on everything. I'd have to wipe down everything, my mantle and everything, because it would leave that black film everywhere. But I was okay with that. Nobody at school knew that I had to bathe, with cold water and stuff like that. Sometimes I would heat it up on the stove though. Cinnamon, how old are you? I love my house here, but I would love if it was shaped like that. I really would because um, that house was probably over 150 years old, maybe a little bit older, and it was a very, very cool house to live in. Very cool. It had of course, a tin roof, and we had a bunch of woodpeckers, and sometimes the woodpeckers would get on top of the house, and it was an ungodly sound. Oh, Cinnamon, I thought you was closer to my age. Okay, because I'm 56. 56. Oh, my brother, my younger brother, his birthday was in December. Yeah, and my brother went out there and shot just about all of them. And look, I was 18 in the 80s. I was a teenager in the 80s. So most teenagers did not have that problem. They didn't do all those things. I didn't announce it. It was just what I did. So yeah, Elizabeth is a Christmas baby, you might as well say. Well, when you're just watching the chat, it's sort of like reading a book. Everybody is your age. The book's Twilight. Hey, everybody, all the actors and stuff was my age. So when the movies come out, it was kind of weird because, of course, they were teenage, and it was like, I did not picture you looking like that. So Dwayne, how old are you, if I can ask? Because my the 70s, I can't believe MawMaw is 80 something. Oh, I love the Twilight Zone, Monique. And they have the Twilight Zone on Netflix. I used to love the Twilight Zone. What
Did I miss singing anybody?
Wait, I told somebody you'd sing to them when you got back. Let me see who it was. Okay, if you did not get sung to, you sung to Barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think everybody's fine.
All right. Just didn't want to leave anybody out.
Well, look, a half a century would be 50, Dwayne. And I'm 56. He said his dad is 90. Look, I just can't believe that MawMaw is like 80 something. I still see her in her 50s, when I first met her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? Though sending money doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's sure true.
Nope. I didn't marry for money neither time. My dad asked me. Oh, I have October birthday. Oh, Dwayne, we close to age. You're almost like Dwayne's age, mothership's age.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon, the best thing about MawMaw is her spirits are high. As long as we can keep her spirits high. But I done told Casey, I said, tell MawMaw write down what she wants from the store before we do a Kroger order. And he come back in there and he said, MawMaw can't write. I said, dang it, I forgot about that. She still can't use like her hands very well. She can't use them very well. Somebody did ask that question earlier. No, there is not better. We're just we are just figuring out how to do things that will make it easier on her.
Yeah.
You know, until she can get into the doctor herself. Let me see something. November 11th and November 12th. Oh, okay. Strength and weakness. Today's says the love of God is released through our tribulation, patience, experience, and hope. And I like that. Oh, I was just reading that.
Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. I like that. Longer you look into faith, the deeper faith looks into you. God bless these inspirational women of God. You guys, I always love when truth pops in. Elizabeth, your papa and MawMaw, they're timeless. Especially your papa. They are timeless. I'm talking about. They never change.
Good morning to Grayscale. Good morning to you. Good morning to Grayscale. Good morning to you.
Tony, I got to go see the finished product because Kevin bought hot fudge sundaes, so I had to ride with Casey, and I was watching you going down the road. But dude, you relaxed me so much, I almost fell asleep watching you. You have that voice like who is my Afro friend? Who is the painter that would, oh, I'll put a little tree right here. Okay, so Traci. Who's the painter? I have a T-shirt of.
Bob Ross.
Yes, Bob Ross. You know how when Bob Ross would be painting, you just kind of, it was so easy, sort of like you say when Casey would read Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So last night I was watching Grayscale painting, and it was just so relaxing.
Oh.
Oh wow, Dwayne. Well, Dwayne, who we call MawMaw, my mother-in-law, she lost hers when she was 12. So, yeah, she had to grow up without a mom, and for it to be a girl to grow up without a mom. I think Grayscale, didn't you say you have the exact same shirt that I have of Bob Ross? I think it was you, Grayscale, that said you had the exact same shirt. Oh, and I'm telling you, Tiffany grabbed that shirt one day, and I told her, I said, oh no, that shirt stays here. Don't make me hunt you down. You cannot take my vintage Bob Ross T-shirt.
Ooh. Having hot flashes.
Kevin bought that off the auction, and I was like, "What are you buying?" And I saw that, and my stepdaughter was standing beside me, Brandy. I said, "Whoa, $20, $20, $20, Kevin. I'm just telling you." I said, "I'm just telling you." And Brandy looked at me. Are you serious? You would pay that for that shirt? I said, "I'm getting that shirt. I got it for $12. Didn't even have to go higher." Everybody does. I mean, how somebody not want a Bob Ross shirt? That should have been one of those everybody was fighting for.
Mm-hmm. I love Bob Ross. I love watching old Bob Ross shows.
It helped me. I think when I had my shoulder surgery and I had to just do Netflix, and I did Bob Ross, and so relaxing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to go do something different. I am going to cook myself to death here. I love you guys. I love you all so much. I will see you soon.
And I'm not going to be on much longer because
Okay, I love you.
love you too, Traci. Oh, it did my heart good. It did my heart good when Traci jumped in, you guys. Very much. So, for you that are new here, for over a year, that, oh my gosh, almost a year and a half, Traci's always sung to people. So, oh my goodness. Um, yeah, she does need one of those little fan things. I'm reading. I'm reading, and I forget that my mouth hangs open when I'm reading. Yes, she has been in a lot of pain. Um, the condition that she has is terrible. It is just terrible. Well, now you guys have to see me big. I hope none of you are looking at YouTube on the big screen. I like to think that everybody just sees me little and not like my daughter used to put me up on their huge screen. Um, oh, now Dwayne, my son can sing. He played the clarinet in high school. And oh, thank you, Monique. Yeah, I have makeup on today. I put my eyebrows on today, Monique. Um, but Casey mostly he can play just about anything. He plays by ear. Oh, cinnamon, cinnamon. Don't tell me that. Oh, I watch other people, on TV, and sometimes when I have to pause it to go do something, and they're caught in that funny face, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look how they look. No, I don't do that anymore because whenever I get froze on here, my mouth is usually open. I don't find it closed very often. Monique, you guys cheered me up yesterday. Thank you, thank you. I thank God that He put it on Denise's heart to call me right at the same time, right at the correct time. And we were able, even after you had to pop off, we were able to keep talking to Sonia. And by the time that she had to go, I was wide awake. I felt much better. I was, Monique, but it made me feel better. That's right. I forgot. Cinnamon is the one that has her TV at the foot of her bed. I forgot who it was. And I know. I know, Monique. And I'm glad he does. And that's why we have to sometimes we have to go with what he wants us to do. And it's in his time. And just like I didn't come on because of Kevin, but I got to talk to the women. Um, and and it was mostly me and Sonia. We needed it yesterday. We needed it. But I was I was in a better frame of mind. I was much better, Monique. And even with this, God has his way. And if he had rather me reach out to somebody that comes to my mind instead of coming on here, it's just whatever. It has to be his choice. It has to be what is in his plan. So Monday was very much in his plan, and yesterday too. Yesterday too. We have to follow what he wants. And believe me, you guys, I love this. I love Traci singing and all of this, but I also when we do like we did yesterday and God reaches out, for some reason Denise knew I needed it. And so it wasn't just me, today like I said, Sonia's stress echo. I just hope everything went well. Hopefully I can talk to her after a while. But I thank God for the people that he's brought in my life. I do. I think I was worried about Sandy. Sandy asked for prayer and then nobody heard anything. So prayers for Sandy. I don't know what happened. Cinnamon, cinnamon. I'm gonna do you like I do Dwayne. I'm gonna give you the Medea look. Good morning, Destiny. Good morning. Look, I was on the way to Dairy Queen and I saw a pop up with Jazz. What is it, Jaslyn? Un is it Jaslyn Unhinged or Jaslyn? Tell me the name of. But it kept buffering and I could not see what was going on. Off the wall, Jaslyn off the wall, and I tried all the way home. Absolutely all the way home. I tried to get it to do right. So, yeah, okay. Denise says Sandy's doing okay. Oh, okay. So it wasn't mine, it was on your guys' end. Okay. Okay. Because I was like, what is wrong with this? Yes. Okay, then. But I tried. She's growing up so quick. Jaslyn is. And how's Joey doing? Okay. Destiny, because there was a few things and I'm like, what is wrong with my phone? Why is it buffering? So okay, it was worldwide problem. Grayscale, even though I was upset at my husband, I showed him. I got showing him how you were doing that black iris. So beautiful. All right, Denise, can we hear you?
I hope so. Yay. Yay. everything ain't going around in circles. Praise the Lord.
All right.
I said, I
But
guess
what?
Traci just needed to be up there. Which she did.
Traci overdid it, but that's okay. I was so glad. Look, I better get my Eggos. I don't care if they're Kroger Eggos or whatever, the little waffles. Oh, she said, Yahoo, bravos, Miss Denise Caines is live. Penny is smooching you. Willow, I done told everybody. Tuesday was your fault this time. Oh, yours and Dwayne. Yours and Dwayne. You missed out. Traci was here singing to everybody. Pop goes my Denise. You know what, John? I need to do working hangouts. I thought about turning my computer and getting a hold of all of the stuff on the left-hand side. Every bit I need to organize or change out the back part. What we're going to do with that door behind us, which is my easel is hanging on. We want to take that down. I want to I want it to be a half door, the kind of, you can keep one part closed and open the other, because that way we can hear MawMaw at night. We can open the top part at night, and that will give me more room in here a little bit, and it'll give MawMaw a little bit extra room on her side. But we still need to keep it open when MawMaw's awake so we can hear her.
Oh, yeah.
So that's our plan, and that's what Casey even planned. But what's behind me, I really need to straighten up all this. I really do. But, uh-oh. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
How are you?
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
But I enjoyed yesterday. When Denise picked my spirits up, I went on in the kitchen. And I think being in the kitchen, and that's what Diana said, you need to make some videos from your kitchen. But I enjoyed it. We were just sitting in the kitchen and talking, and then I got all calmed down. So it worked.
Oh, yeah. Darlene's in her happy spot when she's in the kitchen.
I did cheer up, didn't I? Once I come on coffee. Where is our precious this morning, Chris? Where is
Princess?
Where's Jasmine?
Yes?
Yes.
She's downstairs with Mama.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
Today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll know my results in a few days.
Okay.
Or a week. I'm not sure yet.
Well, tomorrow's Friday. You might not hear until Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's wrong,
See,
Nuggets?
it keeps saying, my computer keeps saying, like on the Facebook part, it
Yeah.
keeps saying that I'm
What's it
learning
saying?
to mute myself before anything else comes through like that. And I know I'm talking in circles. Yay, Willow! Yay! That's a good thing. Now, if they'll just come and fix MawMaw's the breathing machine she has to sleep with at night, I call it CPAP. They call it something else.
Did you and Liz figure out the picture fix of me and Jasmine yet, or not yet?
Not yet, but you know what I'm gonna do? I will send Liz a reminder. I will send her a reminder.
Because I know you want a picture of me and Jasmine together.
Yes, I want one bigger than this.
I know the one you have is like tiny.
You know, I think today I might put it on my scan it with my computer and see if I can make it bigger.
You can. See why not?
I just don't want to lose the colors, you know, the vibrant colors of Jasmine.
I can tell you guys love Jasmine very much.
Yes, we do. And just like when LizzAnn comes on, and I call her, I call Chica Snoop Dogg. But it got to where when Liz was coming on every day, Snoop Dogg would run in there and get in her lap.
Snoop Dogg will get on her lap.
Yep.
And sit with her the whole time.
Yeah. Yep. And then she'd go to sleep.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna come on or not because of how tired I am from the ultrasound.
Oh yeah. When you go for stuff like that, it's tiring.
And the thing they pressed down, it hurt because it was like they were drilling inside of you. It's like I never had one of those before, but that machine the thing they pressed down, it hurt.
It does. You know, they put the jelly stuff and then they rub just think about it, Chris. They do that when you're pregnant too. When they do
the gel was cold. The gel is so cold.
When they do it, if you're to pregnant women, just think about that. You got a baby in there and they're pressing down and
what they did first when I went out, they had me lay down flat. They did my stomach and then so I'm back. What I was gonna say was when I was there, they had me lay flat on my stomach. They let me flat on my back. They did the stomach first, and then they did a couple pictures on the stomach. Then they had me turn to my left side, got my right side, did that. Then I would turn to the left. They did my left side. They did all over.
Yeah.
To make sure there's nothing wrong with it, with each side.
Yeah, but it is hard. When I went for my knee, I went for X-ray for my knee, and when there's MawMaw, and when they made me stand,
is that your mom?
MawMaw.
My mom.
Yes.
So what'd you say about your knee when you got X-rays on your knee?
I had to stand, you know, in front of the X-ray thing, and just standing there made my back hurt. Or laying flat makes my back hurt. So anytime I have to go to have something like that done, it hurts. It hurts. MawMaw, don't get John started. I know. Look, Denise's internet, she lives in the country. And I don't know who her provider is, but sometimes if the wind blows.
But it wasn't when we were here.
Oh, there was one time where I had to get, because I broke my arm one time because something happened and I had to get an x-ray. Or when you turn it, it hurt so bad. It was like, ugh. Like, okay, when I did the x-ray straight, it was okay. Then they had me turn my hand. I was like, ugh, ugh.
Oh.
I was screaming. I was like, oh gosh, that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, feels like a lot, many pieces broken inside of my arm. And then,
When
and then
Casey
after we,
was
and
when
then
Casey was little, he broke his femur bone. Chris, I think they say that's the largest bone, the femur bone.
yeah.
And when he broke that, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. He was
But
running.
lucky, when I had to go to get an operation on my arm to get in a cast, they had to re-break my arm. But lucky I was asleep because if I wasn't asleep, I would have been screaming at OR.
Oh, well, Casey was. Kevin was back there with him, and I was answering questions of how it happened, and he was back there screaming for his mama, and he was about 3. He was about 3 years old, but he had a cast that come up way up to his chest, went all the way to his ankle on one leg, and to his knee on the other, and then they had to take like a broomstick. They had to take a broomstick to separate between his legs.
What the weird feeling was when they took the cast out of my arm, it felt so weird. It was like I had no bones in the arm because it was all wriggly. It was like, oh, this feels weird.
But he run around, even though he had that big old cast on. It did not slow him down.
He got up and do stuff.
And it come off early. I went to church one night and went up there for prayer, took him up there with me. And it's so funny to always hear a doctor say, that's amazing. Because they said he could be in it from 6 to 8 weeks or longer. And no, I mean, it came off early. And the doctor was like, he couldn't believe the x-ray. But he also said Casey could have a limp for a little while. When he was just healed, 100%, he was healed 100%.
Yeah, I decided to jump on because I know you'll be by yourself at day by day. I decided, come on, that way she's not by herself. Like she can use someone you can use someone as a friend to talk to in that instead of talking to yourself. I know I usually see you talk to yourself on here.
I talk to myself sometimes, a lot of times. Yeah. I can argue with myself too, so that's bad.
So
when you argue with yourself.
Is Sonia okay? What's wrong with Sonia?
Sonia has health issues because of the housing that she was in caused her to get sick. So we're praying. All right, one moment.
When they get back. That's the bladder. Put it on your arm.
I'll
bite you.
Bree, are you on the phone? So, how's everybody else doing? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Elga's on the phone, but she'll be back. Yeah. What is it? I was gonna say this. What's everybody's weekend plans? And got any plans for the weekend? Yeah, just keeping you guys' prayers, okay? For good results of my ultrasound. And I hope that it's nothing serious to worry about. But if it's bad, I know God will be there with me. He'll heal me and strengthen me and give me back to what I was doing. I know you guys will be there for me.
Sorry about that, you guys. I just didn't know. I didn't recognize that phone number. Didn't know if it was Tiffany calling me.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
What? No, that was fine. Everybody was listening to you.
I was kind of nervous, like, oh, what am I supposed to say?
It is kind of hard. Wait a minute. You go live on yours,
Yeah,
and you sing on yours. So how could you be nervous carrying mine on?
I don't know. I usually don't get anybody on my panel. I'm usually by myself.
Yeah. So what's the difference between a panel and being by yourself?
I don't know.
You could have sung to them. I've heard you sing. You guys, it's so weird that the Humana pharmacy uh sent a message to the doctor that stays on top of my medications, and I'm like, they need to be sending. My other doctor is the one that can't stay up on stuff. Dwayne, 3 minutes ago, Dwayne is on Facebook. We were talking about you earlier too. Look, just so all of you guys know, if you're not here, you might become the subject of my discussion. I'm just saying it. You might be the subject of my discussion, Dwayne. Mothership Products. Oh, you guys. Oh, I've been on here almost 2 hours and I'm tired and I have to go into Walmart. Yeah, I have to go into Walmart. And I got to do things pretty quick today. So MawMaw's not left, Casey can't drive me. So I feel like I can go by myself. Sometimes I can't, but I'm feeling okay. So you guys pray for me because there are some things I need to do. So just pray that I will be able to do those things. No, MawMaw's in there saying, I'll be okay here. No, we can't leave MawMaw unless she's, in bed. We can't leave her up like that. So.
And just keeping you guys' prayers.
Thank you. And you guys continue to pray for Kevin and his arm. I know you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
Judy MawMaw, you didn't get on last night with Judy?
So, I love you guys. Love you, no kids.
I love you. Say the ending.
Oh, I'm nervous. I've never said it in person on here before. Can you help me on Nocus?
Yes. God bless you. God bless your God bless your family.
And your
And God bless
world.
it. Thank you. And God bless your world.
Until we see each other again.
Yes. See, I
Bye,
forgot that.
everybody.
Bye, you guys. I love you, and we will be on here tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow. Take care, guys. Love you.
Love you guys.